Hello. Before going further, let us recall some of the contents which we have studied earlier. Potential. If external force brings unit positive charge from infinity to a point within the electric field, then it is called potential. If charge is not a unit charge, then total amount of work done in bringing the charge from infinity to a particular point is stored in a charge as its potential energy. In case of the potential, the charge is a unit positive charge and here it is a total charge. So it is the basic difference between the potential and the potential energy. So the relation between the potential energy and the potential is U equals to U is the representation of the potential energy. So potential energy is equal to charge into potential. Change in the potential energy between the 2 points is the work done by the force in bringing the charges from one point to another. So the change in the potential energy is equal to the charge into the potential difference in bringing the unit charge from one point to the other. Potential difference is the amount of work done in carrying the unit positive charge from B to A. Now, we use this expression or this definitions for deriving the potential energy of the system. The potential energy of the system of point charges is the work required to assemble the system of charges by bringing them in electric field from an infinite distance. Here it is assumed that the charges were at rest when they were separated by an infinite distance. Electric potential energy of the system of 2-point charges. For this, we consider the two charges Q1 and Q2 at infinity. Then we determine the work done in bringing the charges to its specified position and then add the total work done. Now see how the expression is derived. Let initially the Q1 and Q2 both are at infinity and at rest. Let's first bring the charge Q1 to its respective position, that is at a distance R1 with respect to the origin. In bringing the charge, there is no external field against which work needs to be done. So work done in bringing the charge Q1 is 0. Let the charge Q2 is moved to its respective location, that is in the electric field of the charge Q1, and its position vector is R2 with respect to some origin. Work done on bringing the charge Q2 is equal to the charge into potential at that point, which is in the electric field of the charge Q1. This potential is due to the charge Q1, so V2 is equal to KQ1 upon R12. And the work done is obtained by putting the value of V2, and this is the amount of work done in bringing the charge Q2, where R12 is the distance between the charges Q1 and Q2. As electrostatic force is conservative force, this work gets stored in the form of potential energy of the system. Thus, potential energy of the system of 2-point charges Q1 and Q2 is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R12. but K is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So this is the expression of the potential energy. In terms of the position vectors, the potential energy is written in this way. If instead of Q1, Q2 was brought first to its present location and Q1 brought later, then the potential energy would be the same. This equation is true for any sign of Q1 and Q2. If Q1 into Q2 is positive, then change in potential energy is also positive. Means work is done by external agent in bringing the charge. If product of Q1, Q2 is negative, then change in potential energy is negative. That is, work is not done by the external agent. Now we discuss the potential energy of the system of three charges. To calculate the potential energy of the system of three charges, we consider the charge Q1, Q2 and Q3 initially located at infinity. To bring the charge Q1 from infinity to R1, no work is required as there is no electric field. Next, we bring the charge Q2 from infinity to R2. The work done in this step is W12 is equal to Q2 into V2 as we discussed in previous derivation, where V2 is KQ1 upon R12. Putting the value of V2, we get the expression. Up to this point, we derived in previous derivation. Now, the third charge is brought from infinity to R3. So work done in bringing the third charge from infinity to point R. Now this charge is in the electric field of the charge Q1 as well as in the electric field of the charge Q2. So work done by the third charge is equal to the charge into the potential due to the charge Q1 at that point plus the charge into potential at a point due to the charge Q2. So Q3 into the potential at a point due to the charge Q1. So potential at this point due to this charge is KQ upon R13. Similarly, the potential at this point due to this charge is equal to KQ2 upon R23. So total potential, total work done in bringing the charge from infinity to the specified position is the sum of this work done. So total potential energy of the system is the sum of total work done in bringing the three charges. The work done in bringing the first charge is 0. Work done in bringing the second charge is Q1, Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R2, or we can say K Q1, Q2 upon R12. Work done in bringing the third charge is K Q1, Q3 upon R13 plus K Q2, Q3 upon R23. So total work done in bringing the charges from infinity to the specified position is equal to the Q1, Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R12 plus Q1, Q3 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R13 plus Q2, Q3 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R23. This work done is stored in the system in the form of its potential energy. The units used to measure the potential energy is electron volt. It is the energy gained by an electron when accelerated through the potential difference of 1 volt. Thank you and have a